Hi, welcome back to Basement Backgammon. In this episode, we're going to be looking at problem 62 in Bill Robertie's 501 Essential Backgammon Problem Series. In this problem, green is being asked to play at 2-1. Now look at the board very carefully. Yellow has a blot over here on the 11 point. Yellow has a strong home board, but their 6 is stripped. Their 6 is not there. And they do have a man all the way out on the ace point over here, but we have an open bar point. So let's figure out what we can do with a 2-1 given this scenario. I'll give you 10 seconds to decide. Hit the pause button if you need more time. All right, we're back. So Robertie's play for this is definitely 13 or 11 hit. The real question is, what do we do with the ace? 10-9 is the ace move. Let's read what Robertie has to say about it. Points are good, but don't make them automatically. Look around and see if your checkers might be more useful when spread out. Where was it? It was over here, was the original. Here, green can hit and make a point with 13-11, then 11-10. But the 10 point doesn't really do anything, as green's checkers are in no danger of being hit. A better play is 13-11 hit, 10-9, which diversifies the checkers and gives better chances of making the 7 point. So what is Robertie saying here? Robertie's saying that if our ultimate goal is to make a 6 prime by filling in the bar point, you need as many checkers as possible. Not even a 6 prime. Even if you use these checkers on the 8 point to make on the 7, you'd be blocking in the ace point checker. Not to mention there's an already checker on the bar. So having the 5 prime or the 6 prime, either one would be devastating for yellow. So in order to do that, we need as many builders as possible. If we leave our checkers like this, we've got 1, 2, 3 builders for the 7 point. But like this, we have 4 builders, and that increases the number of rolls, greatly increases the number of rolls that we can use to fill in that gap, which is an enormous advantage to us. Note, by the way, that Robertie did not even consider the idea of the 2 point. So going 13-11 and then 8-7 would be the maximum diversification. And with an open 6 point here, it'd be easier to come in and safer to come in on the board if you get hit. But this is a bit too risky because it leaves 4 blots out. So if yellow should come in and hit, and then you're on the bar and you can't get in on the very next roll, you've got real trouble. And now you're staring at a gammon. So too much gammon chances. The easiest way to do it is to slow down, make your prime here first and on the outside where it's safer, and then worry about filling in. The ace point game is not really going to work for yellow anyway because they've already broken their board. They'd have to come in and remake this point for the ace point game to be effective. So I think this is the right play. Let's see what XG has to say about it. We'll be back with our video in just a moment. We're back with our XG analysis. Black is to play at 2-1. And as you can see, the pip count is almost even. Our opponent is 3 ahead of us, 104 to 107. But they're in a world of hurt. They got a man on the ace point. They do need a 6 to escape. That's what we're trying to avoid here. Trying to fill in that 6. Let's see what XG has to say about it. XG agrees with Robertie. 13-11 hit and then 10-9 seems to be the best scenario here. Let's see what XG has to say in the table about other plays. Amazingly, it seems as if all the plays are, the top 3 plays are all even. They're even equity. Anything else is a blunder. You can do 13-11 and 10-9. You can do 13-11 and then 6-5. You can do 13-11 and then 11-10. Now here's an interesting thing. 11-10 is actually the play that Robertie said would be inadvisable because you have fewer checkers to make the 7 point. And my assumption here, the XG says all of these are exactly even in terms of equity, which I find to be interesting. Let me just check the situation here. We got Jacoby on. No cube. Yeah, no, and this is right. all the plays are exactly even, even 11 to 10, which Robertie said was not the primary play. Although XG does choose the top play, so they must be really, really, really close together, like maybe a thousandth of a pip difference, thousandths of a percentage chance equity loss difference. The only thing I could think of why 13, 11, 11 to 10 would be the same as 13, 11, 10, 9 is because you're giving your opponent more numbers to hit you. Whereas you are buttoning up and you're safe with 11 to 10, but then you give up fewer chances to make the 7-point. So I think those two things probably even out, and that's where we are. This is kind of an interesting analysis. I wasn't expecting 13, 11, 11, 10 to be the same as 13, 11, 10, 9. If you like this analysis and you like this video series, please like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell if you want to be notified of future videos. I'm going to be posting one a day to the end of the series. This was 62. Thanks very much.